Good morning, everybody. Well, I'm going to do a breakdown on this because obviously we've had a number of crazies, quite a number of crazies who unfortunately think this is a omnidirectional antenna. In fact, there's some crackerjack who's done a video. Obviously, he needs to get some new equipment or he needs to understand what he's talking about. Now, you see this microstrip. That copper strip there is an antenna, all right, and you'll see it's not on the rear, right? There's nothing there's nothing on the back side of this, all right, nothing. No, the radiation pattern cannot get through there, can't get through, all right. So this is a directional microstrip antenna, all right. You see that? So that's what it is. It's directional. See that little bit of lump of material on the end there, that little dielectric pattern on the end, that changes the waveform coming off the top of that antenna. But never mind. Let's just stick to the basics so people can understand what I'm talking about, right? Because this is for lay people. Because we've got to try and make it easy so people realise that these people are just total crazies. So this antenna is not omnidirectional. It only emits radiation off that antenna at that side, because as you'll see, there's nothing on that side. Yeah, nothing at all. Now, they're obviously upset about this for some particular reason. I don't know, they might be thinking of some jail terms getting knocked out for the people that put these directional antennas, these illegal directional antennas, not Part 15 FCC approved antennas, onto street furniture, the same street furniture where it has now been removed. A company that was behind this got wrapped up. Obviously, when I got took to court, I proved in a court that this was part of a directional weapons system where the judge said I was an expert. All right? So let's just get some of the facts right. The fact that it can only emit in this direction. So let's put it like that. All right. So let's see. This is the antenna. All right. Sitting in a street light. The radiation pattern from here, right, will come out like this. All right. So that'll be the main lobe. Yeah. You'll get some leakage here and here. All right. Because the strip is only on this side. It cannot radiate behind it. It's not omnidirectional. This is the pattern, right? You see that? It's in one direction only. This is the radiation pattern for this particular microstrip antenna, right? Because that's what that is. Now, I know there's a number of crazies. These are the sort of people, what we've got to ask ourselves the question is, why all the trolling? What upset about? Who's going to prison? You know, who's trying to panic and cover up this? Because we know that they wrapped the whole business up on the back of me discovering what this really was, right? And exposing it to the world. Now, they're trying to cover that back or cover up for somebody. They're getting their hands on some of these pieces of equipment. From where I don't know, because our company's already went into a receivership and this piece of equipment's been discontinued. So that is a, like I said, microstrip antenna, just for the, the lay person. That's the radiation pattern. If somebody shows you something else, I mean, one of them is a known self-confessed fraudster, fabricator, forger. So self-confessed, has some very distasteful. So would you, trust anybody who's an admitted liar, self-confessed liar, who would tell you that that emits in all directions? It's pretty obvious to me. In fact, it's so obvious it's embarrassing for these characters. It's like asking for a screwdriver and your young apprentice gives you a chisel. Well, I know you wouldn't be very happy with that, but that's about as basic as this comes in antenna design. And anybody that says anything other, unfortunately, you've got mental health problems, serious mental health problems. Anybody that thinks that's an omnidirectional antenna has some serious, absolutely serious mental health issues. I'm putting this on YouTube, by the way, because obviously these trolls and their fake profiles are mainly on YouTube, all right? Because all of my YouTube stuff got taken down, so we've got a very small footprint on here. But if you get any nonsense off them, you can show them this video. I don't need to test this. I can see what it is. I can physically see what that is. So all this fabrication and fraud, we've got to ask ourselves a question: who's driving it? What's the problem? Why are they scared of this little thing on the end? What's all this about? Why are they so terrorized by this? Well, I've got a good idea, but we'll leave that till later.